Okay, Billy. Can we not like the inside of my elbow till it dies? Thank you. You're gonna have to go and
So
sit
you call boy
your
and a
dad.
girl fiance.
Yeah.
There's not a girl or a boy term.
No. Ooh.
Financier and fiance.
I want to say that there is maybe a. I'll Google it. What's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? It's me and Bowie Beans. He doesn't want to play with me because he knows y'all are watching. Thank you, Sandy Rose. Hey, guys. Hey, hi, how are ya? You having an awesome day? We are. Okay, you can look inside my elbow. But I'm about to send you over to your dad. Because I'm not going to be able to art.
I don't want to.
Lies. I didn't even change the name of this. Let me do that real quick.
Ooh. So.
No, sir. Well, we can lay down, boo-boo. Thank you for the thumbs. You guys don't forget to thumbs and other things. Subscribe. That was the other things that I was thinking of. I hope you had an awesome day. What's today? Friday? Yes, it's Friday. I didn't cut myself. Well, I did. Right there. But all this is from bottling up stuff for the Alcohol Inc. Pour With Us class that is going to be this month. You have like a couple more minutes to, I know. You can't be up here right now, Bobo. I'll put you in the chair next to me. Compromise? Come here. Wait, you gotta stay right there. You can't go up here. Emma, I am excited for your big pregnant belly. Big pregnant bellies are fun. Hi, Sticky Art, Swamper. So you don't stream on Twitch anymore. Okay, so the deal is we started having problems with that OBS. So I'm waiting on it to update before going back to Twitch, that OBS system. But we will go back to it. I could turn you off. There we go. So before I can go back to it, I have to wait on it to update. So soon we'll be back on there. I have my PIC, Bowie, he's right here. He's amazing, he's adorable. And today I'm gonna try to do, it's kind of a countertop finish, because they do Carerra marble and stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm messing everything up right now. Okay. They do marble and things like that, and I want to do like a reverse kind of, but I want to do like a blue or a midnight Carerra, and I think it's gonna be awesome, and I'm pretty sure you guys will agree with me.
So that little hyphen thing, the Beyonce thing,
Yeah.
that goes above the B?
No, it's B apostrophe IANCE, and if you hold the E down, it should
Yeah, I
give
know.
you.
Apostrophe. But you put it up top.
Yeah, it's an apostrophe.
Oh, I was thinking of a...
No worries, Melissa. I'm glad you're here. It's so crazy. If I had him on the floor right now, he would be raising Cain. He'd be all kinds of upset. But if he's 4 feet higher on this chair, he's okay. Weird. Debbie, sunset hair sounds amazing. I bet it's beautiful.
So you put like a dash in between it?
That's how I spelled it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's mix some resin. For this, we're gonna use STONECOAT Art Coat because that's my favorite. This is a 16 by 20 cradle board, which we have in our shop, artisttildeath.com. Since we're not doing anything too crazy, I'm only mixing 6 ounces. Even that may be a little bit too much, but that's fine. Oop, I just noticed you guys can't see what I'm doing. My bad. My bad, my bad. Is it cold where you are today, everyone? Hey guys, hello. As far as I know, Dallas didn't have any more really bad wrecks. Even though, if I may say, that was Fort Worth. Which
It was terrible.
still counts as like the greater DFW area, but it was awful. You can't imagine the ambulance chasers behind all those families right now just trying to grieve. Almost have spilled that. You need a stick. This might work. What is Just Resin Diamond Coat used for? So I like to use it for my oceans. That's my favorite use. And if I have to ship something sooner than later that doesn't have a crazy amount of white in it, then I will use the Diamond Coat because it cures harder faster, but it doesn't have quite the UV resistance. So when I do the West Coast waves, the frothy stretched ones, that is Diamond Coat. And then also if I have to ship something on a time crunch that doesn't have a lot of white in it. Suri says -9 is the high. Ugh.
Ooh.
Ugh. Channeled my inner Lucille Ball for that one. 20s where Swamper is. Monica's Creative says we're warming up here. It's only -25 today. Ugh. Y'all, it's in what was it today? Like 28, 33 Fahrenheit, not too bad. And I thought my nose was gonna fall off. It was so cold. Thank you so much for that, Melissa. How about the bubbles? So also, thank you for reminding me, the Diamond Coat from Just Resin expels its own bubbles, so you don't have to worry about using too much heat to get all your bubbles out for it to have that glassy complexion. Sometimes you have to babysit resin to get that really smooth finish, but Diamond Coat releases bubbles on its own some type of way, so you don't really have to worry about it quite as much. Do you heat resin before mixing it? I don't. If you want to, you can put your resin in a warm water bath, not a hot water bath. Make sure your lids are completely sealed because resin and water don't mix at all. They hate each other, actually. And do that for about 15 minutes. Just leave them in the warm water. You can also get like a heating pad or like an electric defrosting pad or an electric blanket. You just don't want to get your resin too warm because then your resin will be super thin and won't stay on your canvas. It'll make it harder to keep cells intact. And if your resin's super, super warm, and if it's super, super warm, then you're going to start getting into your working time. It'll start to heat up faster, which is what makes your working time go down because it'll start to cure. You had no idea Dallas freezes? It does. What is Crystallic? Someone on the internet screamed at me for using resin and said use that instead. Crystallic. Crystal. No, I'm curious. Crystallic Finishes can be used in place of nitrocellulose, lacquer, polyurethane, or varnishes and can be applied to wood, metal, or ceramic. They dry rapidly to form a crystal clear, hard, durable finish. Maybe I will get some and review it for you guys. We can find out what it is together. Hi, Mixed Media Art. Just rub it in, Arlene. Shane's in Utah. 82 there today. Hey, TG. Yeah, Shane, do you ski? Because Jeff and I...
We know how to snowboard.
Jeff and I want to go snowboard again before the end of the season. Some people use Crystallic for tumblers. You have to do like 12 coats for one tumbler. Hey, Tracy. Has it been 3 minutes?
I feel like it has.
It probably has. So yeah, I read that it's non-toxic and you can like use your fingers with it, even though I wouldn't. If it's a substitute for a lacquer, it's gonna be sticky. Whether it's toxic or not, I'm not putting my fingers in it. That's what she said. Cheers. Pink. Why snowboarding? Skiing is much easier. I know how to ski, but Jeff and I wanted to learn to snowboard, so we did. It was amazing.
I think I got snowboarding way faster than I would have got skiing.
I think so too. You already had the like moves like Jagger. Okay.
Like a snow jagger?
A snow jagger. Okay. So, this is a cradle board. My screens are going darker. Help me.
Help me, help me.
I'm just going to brighten this just a skosh. Just a pinch.
Is Kim May in there? Ask her if she's going to sell us those cards.
Kim May in here. You wait 4 hours and apply another coat. Sounds nuts to me. Ew. Love the mermaid braid. Thank you. Oh, you don't ski or snowboard anymore, Shane? So, okay. The cradle board, words are hard. The cradle board is It's a piece that Jeff did a while back. Do you guys remember the half and half zebra stripe one? I just use a flat black spray paint to prep this one. Yep. What else do you use besides gesso spray? So for this one, since it's a board, if it was a blank board, I would have prepped it with just flat white interior house paint, because spray gesso or spray paint seems to just soak right into cradle boards. So if you do just one coat of flat white interior house paint, that issue is alleviated. And then I just use a black spray paint. That sounds lovely. Lost in resin. You guys, Color Passion changed their, where are you? There you are. They changed their seals, so now there's like this aluminum one. It's pretty awesome. But now it takes me a minute to get into it. Kim May in the house. Hello, Trina. I sit in the lounge and watch your drinks for you. Well, that sounds like a plan. Kim May said, found Japanese cards and made my kid panic. Now I think he wants to keep them. I plan on giving them to you, not even selling them, by the way.
Whoa.
Well, R.I.P. that idea. At least your kids still have them.
Are they kids or are they grown-ups?
I'm gonna splash blue paint on the end of it. Okay, so I'm using the navy paste by Color Passion to give some cells. It doesn't take a lot of pigment to make the cells pop up, but that is what I'm going to use for my large cells in this piece. Even though I'm not really going for cells, I like that reaction. You can always tell if there's some kind of like base cell reaction. I'll show you in a minute because it's going to start feathering out a little bit, which is what I wanted to do in the piece anyways. She said, still hit me up if you're missing one or a few to an old deck you end up with, and I'll dig through them while he's in the shower. Did you hear me?
Yeah, that's funny.
She said it takes him over an hour to shower, so I'll steal him. Jeff, do you like Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't think so, but I don't know.
No, I don't know what that is. I've seen a bunch of. I mean, I've seen packs, but I've never opened them. I don't know what exactly it is.
No, the house paint doesn't matter as long as it's a flat interior house paint. That's what we have had the best luck with. You really don't want to do a gloss because why give your resin another reason to pit, you know? Know what I mean? Okay. Okay. So this one is, can you guys see that? I didn't really stir it and it's kind of blobbing out on that where it's lighter right there. That's what I kind of call feathering. And so of course it's not going to focus. But that's kind of an indication of that reaction, which is kind of what I'm looking for in the piece anyways. Hey Clara. Okay, so we got that. The next color I'm going to mix up is Phthalo Blue. This is going to be what gives me an awesome like glowing blue. This one is by Color Obsession, not to be confused with Color Passion. I'm also going to use Crystal. This one is Navy by Color Passion. It's going to be our cell activator, as people like to say in the acrylic pouring world, even though the functionality of a cell activator is quite different in resin. Denise, I'm just trying to help. If you're gonna come to Cali, we have to do Napa for wine. I'm always down for wine. See how dark this blue is, but it has this kind of like glowy blue when it hits a white? That's what I'm looking for in this look. If you're still into it when you guys do a class in California, maybe he'll be used to the idea by then. He takes a while to warm up to anything. I just planned on doing it and he caught me. Struggle.
I totally understand. If he's had those for a while, that's definitely something tough to get
wrap your mind about.
Yeah.
Okay. Next color I'm going to mix up is similar to the other ones. It is Sapphire Blue Shimmer. It's what's going to give me just a little bit of a sparkle, because I'm pretty sure everything that we do has some kind of sparkle. Pretty sure. All these are really similar darker blues. I don't really want anything too differentiating. I don't know if that's a word. I may have made that one up.
Differentiating. That was a crazy eye.
I reached on that one. And then the last color is going to be Titanium White from Just Resin. I'm not mixing a lot of white because this is going to be what would be like the cracks or the fractals in marble are going to be white on this, instead of the full thing being white and having a little bit, instead of on a normal Carerra, it's like a full white with like gray and dark cracks through it. This is going to be dark blue with white cracks, and I think it's going to look either a lot like what I want it to, or maybe a little bit like lightning. I don't know, but we're going to find out together. Thank you, Clara. Erica and Jeff, would you guys ever consider doing a class in Minneapolis in the summer? Absolutely.
Why don't we go see some print stuff?
What he said.
Huh?
I said what he said. All right, we got our palette, we got our board. It's 16 by 20. I do have some clear mixed up. We mixed 6 ounces. I hope it's going to be enough. I feel like it will. I'm putting clear down first because I want some breaks where you can see through to the black, I think. So I'm going to swirl this clear around. I haven't done this. As you guys know, we do the test, you guys don't have to. Usually happens live. So I'm just kind of, I don't want it all to be in one area, so I'm just like scraping and putting it in other areas. If I was doing a full countertop, which we do sometimes, I would not be doing, I wouldn't have put it all in one area, and in retrospect, I shouldn't have done that. Or to do it again. I wouldn't do that. We have not set a date yet. I'm gonna move this around so that that glare isn't so bad. Sorry about this, but I'm serious about it. I can look around and see how many people would be interested. Can you later give me an idea of what you would want to make this profitable endeavor? We need someplace to stay and a venue that will allow us to resin with at least 10 students, not more than 15. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the navy first. I feel like this is, I hope this is okay. I may need to mix some more resin, it seems. I really wanted to keep the blue just past black. Kind of like how dark turquoise looks in the jar. It looks like it's black, but once you put it out, it's the most amazing turquoise color ever invented ever.com. So I'm going to just mix that in a little bit. I'm going to try to do like Rhonda, one of the best countertoppers this side of the Mississippi. She just says, just go for it. Just be loose with it.
The old Mississippi.
But then I was loose with one, and she was like, okay, not that loose. I was like, Rhonda, you just said. Starting to fill in these patches of raw canvas. Oh, awesome. It's exciting for us too. All right, now I'm going to put in some of the Phthalo Blue. In my head, this is gonna look so awesome. I just hope it translates into reality. Boop. So it does look all completely 100% super dark right now, and that is the goal. For it to be on the darker side. I'm not trying to completely mix these colors together. I just want to fill in everything and do a little bit of blending, which I believe we have. See how you can just barely see that blue tinge?
Oh, I like that.
Thanks. Thanks, Clara. Name this one Apache. Okay. Your first horse is a paint named Apache. Aww. First horse I ever learned how to ride was a paint, and his name was Ranger. So this one is a Sapphire Shimmer from Color Obsession. Which almost looks like it has a steel blue look to it when it's next to these other blues, but it's definitely a gorgeous color. Alright, okay. Put that down there. And I'm gonna just blend that one in a little bit, just like I did the others. This part doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna tilt it and shift it and do some magic to it still, so. Hey, Evelyn. Okay. Thanks.
Like, for 25 years, I'm doing this, and then the 25th year, you're like, wait a minute. So for the past 25 years, you've been telling me I like that, but you don't see that I'm on the phone over here because I'm like behind something. And
It's gonna be your
you'd be like, and it's looked like, and your stuff looked like bad. Like it was like.
You think I would make that?
No, I'm just saying.
I know.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah, super funny. What's it paint? Type of course color breed? Question mark. Okay. So now we're gonna add the white. This is titanium from Just Resin. I'm gonna add just like thin lines. Ugh, I didn't want to do that. That's fine. Y'all just hear me out with this. It's gonna look great. Okay. Now I need some fuego. Manuel said, well, I have a unicorn, so way to one up everybody. Heat gun on high. And if this was a countertop that we would do, it would be a pour in place, so I would have to just use the heat gun to move things. But since this is not that, I'm gonna tilt it. What do you think, co-star? Tilt it? Should I tilt it? Yeah? Okay. Let's tilt it this way so I can see what's happening. Also, y'all. Actually, I'm out on that thought.
I'm a fat boy.
There's some hairs that I need to address. Have you guys ever gotten so low to try to get hairs out of your piece that you put all of your head of hair into your piece? That's happened to me many times. Just hoping I'm not alone.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. You know what I need is grease and wax remover.
I'm using epoxy to adhere crushed glass to a large mirror in my garage. After I'm done, how long should I leave my garage door open? Does anyone know? Please. It's 70 by 30. That is quite an impressive size mirror, Miss Brown. Okay. So you need to ventilate for sure, but also be careful because you don't want stuff to fly in and get on your piece. So just monitor it pretty often. I would just like crack your garage door. So it's hitting it with some heat to get it to tilt. What in the world is he doing?
He's like, how much is that Pikachu worth? I said, a lot. He goes, I'll just take it. He goes, you have too many already. You're hoarding. I said, I don't have that one yet. He goes, I'm a fat boy, so it makes sense I take possession. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. You can come see it whenever you want.
You can come see it. He's gonna give visitation. Is that what you just said to you?
That's what it seems like.
Right. So I'm tilting my board all kinds of different ways to get a whole bunch of really cohesive and beautiful movements. Because if you look at a piece of marble, there's, oops, sorry you guys, there's sunken in parts and then there's floating parts. And I want that look, you know? Evelyn, I just got epoxy on my wrist too. It's a brand from Michaels, so it's probably Clear Cast, Envirotex, or Art Resin.
We should do like a Charizard like this right here. This white one I did.
Oh, that would be fun.
It's crazy that I made that.
When you guys see other people doing midnight marble, you're gonna know where it came from. I want this white to sink a little bit. And because we just hit this with a lot of heat just a second ago, it should. Because the white is colder. What was that?
I don't know. It sounded like a transformer.
Did you guys hear that?
Maybe a train?
Only if a train blew up. It sounded like someone just